I'm not trying to pick on the state of Minnesota, the Gopher State, the land of 10,000 lakes. When it's not freezing cold outside, it's a scenically beautiful state. It's a very large, beautiful state, Minnesota, except for the cold weather. But it is politically, it seems like it's always been a basket case of insanity. Now, people forgot all about George Floyd back in 2020. Now we got a new name of another incident causing chaos, Rennie Good. So you got two martyrs out of Minnesota, George Floyd back in 2020, and now fast forward to 26. Now you got Rennie Good, the latest one with this ICE incident. And I just wondered why Minnesota, like right in the middle of the country, why is Minnesota a basket case? And is it like it's not an accident that Minnesota is causing all this trouble and there's this fire in Minnesota that is spreading around the country like a wildfire because, it's just going to cause protests slash riots all over the country and could even lead to, just so much chaos and lawlessness and possibly martial law because there's just total riots, not just protests, but riots. And from George Floyd to Rennie Good, it seems like Minnesota is a basket case. And you got the Somalis, you got the tampon machine Tim Walz as governor, who was Kamala's running mate, running the state. Now he's leaving. And it just such a basket case, Minnesota. And I just think it's on purpose, that it seems like this is pre-planned, like maybe even some kind of a false flag that right in the center of the country, Minnesota, is where the chaos will begin that will lead to martial law, because at some point you're going to need martial law. It's just getting out of control, and it could all start with Minnesota, and that's the seriousness of what we're seeing in the great state of Minnesota. And I just don't think it's an accident that Minnesota is getting all this attention. I mean, that's all you hear about is Minnesota. Why did they choose that state? Out of the 50 states, they could have chosen California, Ohio. They could have chose some other state, but they chose Minnesota. Maybe because it's the center of the country. Maybe because it's it's a radical state. And except for when Jesse Ventura was governor, which was refreshing because he was different. But it seems like Minnesota's always been a basket case.